possible events with you out in the Bay Area. Been very, very interesting. But can you tell us what you're seeing and doing about it, about wallets?
Absolutely. So this morning I sort of hinted a little bit around wallet-based credentials. There's a lot going on in that area. We're actually contributing to this area. You may recall that this notion of identity wallets is sometimes known as decentralized identity. And it's really a species of bring your own technology. So last year, we said at this conference, we believe in wallets as the last thing you may ever log into. And by that we really mean you could do a local unlock on your device to your wallet and then be able to share good quality information with those services who need it and you think deserve it. And that's an opportunity. So my team, along with our friends at 137, who are here at the conference today, have been working on a use case, a particular use case looking at these verifiable credentials that can be stored in a wallet. In this case, we took the use case of next-gen passwordless. I like to think of it as strongly assured passwordless. So this is maybe an alternative way to imagine registration login. So you guys are willing to take a look at, what a little demonstration would look like?
Yes.
Awesome. So what you're going to see is converting somebody from the password-filled world that they live in today to passwordless using a wallet. Now, you guys all know single sign-on demos go by real fast, so pay attention. Gonna go quick. So here's somebody who's going to be logging in. They have a choice of wallet to password, and they're going to choose password for the last time in their lives, which sounds really good to me, and they're going to choose to upgrade. They're going to upgrade to wallet-based credentials, and an offer to connect with the person's wallet comes up, they accept the connection, and then they accept a credential that stands for a session that can be reused. And once that credential is provisioned into the wallet, you've now got, this is where the word decentralized comes from, in decentralized identity, because that is now stored on the wallet that the person can bring, in this case, back. So I want to show you what it looks like to do wallet-based, strongly assured passwordless. So here's the same person who's going to choose the wallet experience. And now their wallet wakes up, they're given the opportunity to share that credential and to choose information along with to share it, and that information could be strongly assured, it could be verified information, and they could choose not to share it as well, which is a new kind of power that we have in this model. So that's pretty much how that might work. So this is some of the work that we're doing with concept POCs with partners like 137. We're excited to do that work. The benefits, you may recall, I mentioned some of the benefits this morning. I want to reiterate those for you now. So you're talking about not just identification and authentication, we're talking about verification of information that can be shared. It can be shared in a consented way, and the storage is now kind of a new paradigm, which means a lot more flexibility, and you might say it's centered on the person.
Oh, that's incredible. Now, is this the type of solution that's really relevant to the challenges that we're seeing in the news today, especially ensuring the users of the services are getting an age-appropriate experience? So it must be really difficult, to ensure the privacy, especially of children's data.
Yeah, this is a very hot topic. There's a lot of regulations that we're seeing now, age-appropriate design codes around the world, and a lot of requirements for age verification of services that have age-sensitive content. So we're seeing some of the US states actually looking at using wallets for that exact use case to prove that you're old enough for certain services. So there's really more to the story than that, because when you think about users who are younger, they may be old enough to use the service, they may not be old enough to legally consent. It'd be meaningless if we collected consent from those younger users. And so the role of a parent or a guardian comes into play, and here's where the notion of identity relationship management comes to the fore. So this is about really ensuring that a parent or guardian can act on behalf of one of these users that really is not competent to consent, but may be kind of an online individual, maybe an offline individual as well. We think of this as relationship-based access control. And so wallets are nascent. I would say that it pairs very well with mature IAM that understands the importance of identity and relationships in this entire equation. And for that, you really need a unified view of your ecosystem with all of the identities, maybe from multiple different populations and things, and the relationships between them.
Really key there, mature, I like that. So Eve, you know I'm a Motor City gal, okay?